What is up, everybody? Welcome back to SpectraShowcase. I just stumbled across a video from about 2 months ago, and I have to stop everything I'm doing to talk about it. We have a live performance here that is absolutely electric. It's from ACON 2025. Or wait, is it ACON? Actually, looking at the stage, I think this is the Asia Artist Awards, the AAA 2025. And let me tell you, the energy in this room right now, it is palpable. The crowd is screaming before the first beat even drops. Usually we watch these award show performances and they feel polished, maybe a little too polished. But this feels raw, this feels live, and I have a feeling we are about to witness something special. So turn up your volume, get comfortable, because we are breaking down this insane SB19 live performance from start to finish. Let's roll the tape. All right, here we go. Listen to that crowd. That is the sound of anticipation. The moment the music hits, you can see the silhouette of the members. Look at the staging here. It's massive. You've got the full band setup, which already tells you this isn't going to be a standard playback situation. You can hear the ad-libs already. Heat, heat, heat. That is Stell warming up, and you can just feel the bass in your chest through the screen. I'm turning the volume up a little bit more because I don't want you to miss the texture of the instruments here. There is a live guitarist, a drummer. This is the kind of production you usually only see at headlining festivals, not award show side stages. Now, watch the members as they move into position. The confidence is immediate. They aren't waiting for the music to carry them. They are commanding the stage. The camera work here is shaky, but in a good way. It feels like we are right there in the photo pit. Here we go into the verse. Listen closely. You can hear the breath control. A lot of groups rely on backing tracks to fill the gaps during choreography, but with SB19, the vocals are riding right on top of the mix. You can hear the strain, in the good way, the passion. Oh, and look at that transition. They just went from a hard-hitting verse straight into a melodic run. That is not easy to do when your heart rate is this high from dancing. Now, I want to point out something technical. You see those deep breaths they're taking right before they hit the bar? That is the sign of a live performance. They are catching their breath, finding the mark, and delivering. The crowd is singing along. You can hear the chant starting to build. We roll or die. We all die. They aren't just listening, they are participating. This is the moment where a concert stops being a show and starts being a conversation between the artist and the fan. Wait, hold on. Did he just... Yes, he did. Stell is hitting those freaking high notes, man. And look at the rest of the members. They aren't just standing there. They're hyping him up, running around him, keeping the energy sky high while he holds that note. You can literally hear the sound rolling around the stadium. It's bouncing off the walls and coming back through the microphones. That is acoustics done right. And now we have a brief pause in the music. This is the calm before the storm. The members are catching their breath and the leader is stepping up to the mic. This is where we get the first proper introduction. What is up, ACON? They are finally addressing the crowd directly. You can see the sweat, the smiles, the exhaustion that comes from giving 100%. This is authentic. This is what SpectraShowcase is all about, finding those moments of real connection. Now we are getting into the heart-to-heart. They are talking about their tour, mentioning Auckland and Perth. They are promoting, but it doesn't feel like a commercial. It feels like a friend telling you where they're going next. And listen to that. Ken just announced they're going home soon. 8TON, we're coming home. For those who don't know, 8TON is their fan base. The bond here is incredible. You can feel the love in the room shifting from performer and audience to family reunion. Now, while they're talking, I want to point out something you might have missed. Look up. See those lights in the air? Those aren't just lights, those are FPV drones. For those of you who don't know, FPV stands for first-person view. There's a pilot somewhere, probably backstage or in the crowd, wearing goggles, flying these cameras at high speed. Unlike your regular DJI drone that hovers in place with GPS lock, these drones are manual. If the pilot lets go of the sticks, the drone doesn't stop, it keeps moving and crashes. All right, the talking is over, the beat for the next song drops. You can see the shift in their posture. The playful smiles are gone. It's time to work. This track is faster, the choreography is tighter. Watch the synchronization. Even though they're moving at lightning speed, every arm angle is the same. Every head snap is on the same beat. That doesn't happen without thousands of hours of practice in a sweaty dance studio. You know, sometimes you watch a video and the comments say, they're better live. and sometimes that's just fan talk. But here, it is objectively true. The energy they are projecting is feeding off the crowd, and the crowd is throwing it right back at them. Stell is hitting those high notes again. I'm telling you, this guy's neck muscles must be made of steel. The power he generates from his core is ridiculous. You can see the veins, the focus, the grit. That is what performing live should look like. This next segment is pure hype. The bass is distorted in the best way. This is the part of the set where you forget you're watching a screen and start nodding your head. We run, we go hard. That lyric is basically the mission statement for this performance. They are giving it everything they have. Look at Josh right now. He is literally running out of the spotlight, just moving for the sake of moving. He doesn't care if the light is on him or not. He is feeling the music in the dark. That is genuine joy. And now the beat switches again. They are masters of dynamics, taking it down just a little bit to build the tension, then slamming it back into a drop. The crowd is jumping. You can see the camera shake from the vibration of the audience. When the audience moves like that, it creates a feedback loop of energy. The band sees it going harder, the audience sees them going harder and jumps higher. The song is ending. The lights are cutting in and out. They are holding their final poses, chests heaving, trying to catch their breath. The fireworks go off. Someone in the crowd screamed, "That was disgusting." And honestly, I agree. It was disgustingly good. It was unfairly talented. Justin is smiling from ear to ear. He looks happier on that stage than anywhere else in the world. That is the look of someone who is exactly where they are supposed to be. Let's talk about the production value for a second, because SpectraShowcase is all about appreciating the details. First, the lighting grid. They used moving heads that tracked the members as they moved. That requires a follow spot operator who knows the choreography by heart. If the operator is even half a second late, the member goes dark. They were on point tonight. Second, the sound mixing. This is a pet peeve of mine. A lot of award shows crank the backing track so loud that you can't tell if the artist is actually singing. But here, the backing track is low. You can hear the natural reverb of the room, the slight rasp in their voices when they push too hard. That is brave. That is trusting your talent. And third, the structure of the set list. They didn't just play their biggest hit and leave. They took us on a journey. We had the high-energy opener, the emotional bridge with the fan interactions, the hype bangers, and the powerful finale. They understand pacing. This is exactly the kind of content I love to find. Raw, real, and ridiculously talented. If you enjoyed watching this breakdown of this incredible SB19 live performance from AAA 2025, please show some love to the algorithm. Hit that like button, it really helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more deep dives into concerts, stage productions, and raw talent, make sure you subscribe to SpectraShowcase. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. As always, keep watching, keep listening, and keep it real. I'll see you in the next video.